There are conflicting reports about the fate of ISIL leader Abubakar al-Baghdadi. Sources close to the terror group say is preparing to announce a new leader as Baghdadi was killed last month. However, others maintain he's alive and hiding out in Raqqa in Syria. Several names have been floated as a possible replacement for Baghdadi if he is in fact dead. One of them is Jalaluldin Al Tunisy, who leads ISIL in Libya. Yasser Hakim has more on the man who could become the head of the terror group.
Jalalildin Al Tunisyy's real name is Mohammed Salim Al-Awaini. He's a 34-year-old Tunisian with a French passport, as he lived in France for a few years at an earlier age. He traveled to Syria in 2011 and joined ISIL in 2013, where he fought in Syria and Iraq. He has a rare footage, but one rare picture was taken when he was on the borders between Syria and Iraq, when ISIL were trying to destroy the fences to show that they have united Syria and Iraq under ISIL control. Tunisy was head of a militia in Iraq, then moved to Libya, where he became influential and popular with al-Baghdadi, as he managed to attract al-Qaeda-linked groups in northern Africa to become members of ISIL. He was chosen as the leader of ISIL in Libya after the fall of the stronghold of Sirte. If he replaces Baghdadi, this could mean a shift in ISIL to North Africa and Libya, which could be the new base, making use of the security vacuum because of the political chaos there. This would worry neighbors Egypt and Tunisia as well, in fear that a strong ISIL in Libya could lead to militants infiltrating through the borders. This new development would require more military and intelligence cooperation between the North African countries. Yasser Hakim for CGTN, Cairo.
For more on this, we're joined by Liling Tan live in New York. Liling, some reports have emerged that ISIL leader could still be alive. This isn't the first time al-Baghdadi has been reported dead. What more can you tell us about this?
Well, the UN is certainly watching this very closely. They are naturally concerned about the continued security threat posed by ISIS. And remember, every time an ISIS leader is eliminated or an ISIL leader is eliminated, another one rises to take its place. So this will continue to be an issue of grave concern here. But in terms of Libya, though, there have been developments here at the UN. The head of the Libyan Government of National Accord, Fayez Sarraj, has announced that he hopes to hold polls in March by next year, and this would help certainly address the continued security conditions in Libya, including the growth of the prevalence of ISIL's presence in Libya.
And if al-Baghdadi is indeed dead and his successor comes from ISIL's Libya faction, what would the impact be on security in Libya and the wider region?
Well, the impact will certainly, as long as ISIL remains a threat in the region, as long as the threat of ISIL's presence remains in Libya and isn't resolved by a political solution, it will continue to be of grave concern. It will persist unless international parties focus on at least addressing the political issue in Libya, because ultimately political reconciliation and a working government, a collective working united government, would be the best course of action to address the security threat in Libya, both from local threats, local militias, as well as ISIL.
All right.